on a second date with Tinder girl and she's paying with coins.
Now, I know I don't get to make the rules here of engagement. However, I think there's a general rule here out there, everybody, because I'm looking at the comment section blowing up with women screaming, well, why is she paying for the date in the first place? Listen, little gender equality hungry thoughts. Y'all wanted this shit, now you got it. Now, I personally don't mind if a lady asks me out and she says she's going to take me out for dinner or lunch or whatever and she pays. Fuck yeah, that means she's a respectable person. I can respect a woman like that. But if you always expecting for a man to pay, you better be paying with something. You better be giving up something. A fair exchange has never been a robbery in this motherfucker for real. And you have some, if that's all you got, is it, well, why is this man paying? Then what are you doing? You better be doing something on your back, on your knees, on something, on God.
What is something about the opposite sex that you don't like?
Women are confusing as hell. Some of y'all want to be housewives and some of y'all want to be independent, but apparently only find the motherfuckers who are intimidated by a woman being the breadwinner. Some of y'all hate to argue, and some of y'all start arguments for fun. Some of y'all act like sex can only happen once a week. Some of y'all act like sex supposed to last a week. Some of y'all got so much trauma built up that y'all can't bring yourself to trust another man. And some of y'all can't be trusted by men because y'all the fucking abusers. Some of y'all live a really unhealthy lifestyle, but even if a man brings it to you respectfully, y'all get mad about it. And some of y'all have the absolute body of a goddess, but no matter how much we tell y'all how beautiful y'all are, y'all don't hear it. Some of y'all are just so picky that y'all will turn down your own blessing, and some of y'all pick apart your own personalities that y'all can't believe that another man will love you. Some of y'all can't seem to eat your own fucking food and keep eating off your man's plate, and some of y'all just don't like short men. Really, that's all I had to say was the short part. Why y'all heightists?
Why do you think there's no big men's health or men's health content creators? Nothing. But however, there are bigger female men's health content creators. Why? Because as a man, apparently we get shut off for trying to help each other. Why is this such a big fucking problem for us to want to help each other? That's what I don't understand. The fact that there are subreddits of feminazis looking to take down big content creators like myself that are doing nothing but just trying to help men, y'all can fuck off for that one.
Are women more interested in love or power?
Depends on the person.
Are men more likely to use power to get sex, or are women more likely to use sex to get power?
Sex to get power.
Do you think women are more interested in love or power?
Power.
Really? That's interesting. Okay. If all the men in the world were gay, how would women get power?
By creating and being a dominant force in society and government and leadership and influence.
Since men aren't all gay, where do women actually get their power from? Since men aren't all gay, where do women actually get their power from?
We said it earlier with the sex. Control and
Okay,
act.
so can we agree that women get their power by manipulating straight men?
Yes, fellas, you have to be an asshole. We're going to get into the reasons why you have to be an asshole, and I'm going to tell you the proper way of how to be an asshole. The first reason why you have to be an asshole is because women will take advantage. You give them an inch, they will take a fucking mile. It's in a woman's nature to test your limits. They have to see what kind of man you are. Number two, women by nature, this is female nature, all of them are manipulators. It's natural for a woman to manipulate. They've been doing it since they were babies. This is how they survive. This is how they are able to move around the world. One side of women manipulates unconsciously, meaning they don't know that they're doing it. And the elite women manipulate consciously, knowing what the fuck they're doing. Believe it or not, fellas, the third reason why you have to be a fucking asshole is because it's attractive. And yes, of course, women gonna disagree with this because, you know, women are politically correct. They're not gonna tell y'all like a guy who puts me in check and does all this extra shit. But yet you guys see all of these toxic ass fucking videos and you see who the women go with, these toxic motherfuckers, those motherfuckers is assholes. And in women's language, an asshole is considered a toxic motherfucker. The first reason why being an asshole is attractive to a woman is because it establishes you as being more superior to her. And a woman always wants a man who's superior to her, that she looks up to. The second reason why it's attractive to a woman is because, for one, it shows that you're not scared for her to leave you, which also shows that you possibly have other women. Now, here's the ingredients to being an asshole. It's having raw honesty, logic, courage, because it takes balls to be an asshole, a tad bit of some arrogance, and being unapologetical, never backing down on anything that you say, standing on that shit like a man. So I'm about to tell y'all a story using all of those recipes. So I live out here in Ethiopia, and I was on a date with this one African girl. So by the end of the date, I told the girl I wanted her to come back to my place. This motherfucker said, "Are you gonna give me some money so I can go shopping?" So I got up and I left right in her fucking face. She calls me and asked me where I go. And I said, I left. She asked me, she says, why? And I said, cause motherfucker, you asking me for fucking money. Raw honesty. Then I said, how would you feel if I just asked you for some fucking vagina and I don't even know you? This is logic. Then she started saying something. I cut her off. I said, look, I ain't giving you no fucking money. You still want to talk to me? Long story short, I beat those guts in. Women only understand raw and uncut. You can't walk on eggshells. Cop my text and audiobook.
If my video, where I call myself the table, upsets you, I wasn't making attack on you personally or even men in general.
The proverbial table is about what people bring to the relationship, men and women. By calling yourself the table, you have made the relationship entirely about you. Men do not matter. What they bring does not matter. And it is all about you, and that's very conceited.
I know what I bring. I'm a good person. I'm kind. If you're upset with the fact that you're not meeting the very low bar that women have set for you.
So you're a good woman. But you're saying that the bar for men is set so low, indicating men cannot be of high quality. That doesn't sound like something a good woman would say. It sounds to me like somebody with a conceited, self-entitled attitude and personality would say.
Would you guys cheat for $1,000?
Okay, but how far are we taking it? Like how far? Like, just if I don't like the kid, and I'm just like,
why would you date him in the first place?
Yeah, why would you be dating? Like, it depends. Like, if I really, really liked him and I knew he'd be heartbroken over me, then I wouldn't.
But then why are you dating someone if you don't really, really like him?
All right, so the question, guys.
No. Maybe. Depends on who. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
1,000 gets you nowhere.
Why not? Anyone would. I know anyone in that comment section.
So a girl says to you, we're not having sex tonight. Now, when I was younger and I heard that, I would freak out. You know, I would start rationalizing, like, oh, why? Was the date not good? Did you not have fun? Right? And that is the worst reaction, because quite often, especially when said in a playful way, as maybe you're walking back to your place, it's a shit test. The girl wants to see how you're going to respond. Are you going to start justifying yourself? Are you going to get angry and butthurt? Are you going to, just become sad and become a sourpuss? Or you're one of those guys that's going to let it roll off your shoulders. So the best way to respond to that is with a playful grin and said, who says I want to have sex with you? Or, don't worry, I'm a virgin. When you answer it like that, then quite often the girl will see, oh, okay, he doesn't really care, and thus she's way more likely to sleep with you. Now, of course, if she's serious and she actually doesn't want to do anything sexual with you, then you should, of course, respect that.
Older I get, the more I realize I really just don't want to talk to my coworkers. Like, I'd rather us just be strangers that work together. We don't have to share any intimate secrets. Let's just leave everything at face value. My daughter calls me while I'm at work, and I guess my coworker sees it. So after I hang up, she's like, oh my God, your daughter's so beautiful. I'm like, thank you. Do you have kids? Trying to make small talk. She says, yeah, me and my fiance have a 2-year-old. So I'm like, oh, terrible twos, enjoy them while they're young, because my daughter's 10. So I'm just like trying to make a parent joke. Then she says, believe me, I know, I used to have a 12 and a 15-year-old. So I pause, because I'm like, oh, did your children pass away? This lady gonna say to me, no, I put them in foster care because they didn't get along with my fiance, so we decided to start over. Bitch, what? Why are you even that honest with saying shit like that? This is not The Young and the Restless, bro.
Did you hear something?